Good morning students. Last class we have learned about metallurgy and completed up to chemical properties of metals. Today we can continue with the topic extraction of aluminium, that is extractive metallurgy of aluminium. Aluminium is the most abundant metal found in earth. Since it is highly reactive, it is present in the combined state. Let's see about the extraction of aluminium. First we can see the ores of aluminium. Ores of aluminium, there are three ores of aluminium. First one bauxite, Al2O3.H2O, cryolite, Na3AlF6, corundum, Al2O3. There are three ores of aluminium. They are bauxite, cryolite and corundum, but commonly aluminium is extracted from its bauxite ore. The extraction of aluminium is carried out from bauxite ore. The extraction involves two steps, that are conversion of bauxite into alumina. First process, that is known as Bayes process. There are two steps involved in the extraction of alumina from bauxite ore. Bauxite ore is converted into alumina. Second process is Hall's process, that is the electrolytic reduction of alumina. First process, conversion of bauxite into alumina. In this process, the ore is finely powdered and treated with caustic soda. Caustic soda means sodium hydroxide at a temperature of 150 degrees Celsius under pressure. The bauxite ore is converted into alumina. Alumina formula Al2O3. See here, the first step is conversion of bauxite into alumina. In this process, first the bauxite ore is finely powdered or finely grounded and treated with caustic soda. Caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, NaOH. Under pressure at a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius, the bauxite is converted into alumina by the process. There sodium meta-aluminate is formed. Here, conversion of bauxite into alumina. Aluminium hydroxide is forming before alumina is forming. Here, bauxite ore is treating with caustic soda. Under pressure at 150 degrees Celsius, that time sodium meta-aluminate is forming. This sodium meta-aluminate is next treated with or mixed with water. That time aluminium hydroxide is formed as at the surface as a precipitate, AlOH thrice, that is aluminium hydroxide is formed at the surface. This precipitate is filtered, washed and dried. Next we get and heated at 100,000 degrees Celsius, we get alumina, Al2O3. See here, first step is conversion of bauxite into alumina. In this process, bauxite ore is finely powdered and treated with sodium hydroxide, that is caustic soda, at 150 degrees Celsius. That time sodium meta-aluminate is forming. This sodium meta-aluminate is treated with water or diluted with water. That time aluminium hydroxide is formed at the surface. This aluminium hydroxide is filtered, washed and dried. Next heated at 1000 degrees Celsius, we get alumina. Aluminium hydroxide, on heating at 1000 degrees Celsius, we get alumina and water is forming. This alumina is next converted into aluminium by Hall's process, that is electrolytic reduction method. Electrolytic reduction of alumina, that process is known as Hall's process. Here alumina, for this electrolytic tank is using, electrolytic tank is an iron tank lined with graphite. Here that is used as a cathode. Anode is graphite rods suspended inside the electrolyte. The electrolyte using is cryolite and molten aluminium and cryolite, and also fluorspar is using inside the tank as an electrolyte. Fluorspar helps to reduce the fusion temperature of this electrolyte. Next, here on passing electricity, aluminium is formed at the cathode and oxygen gas is forming at the anode. This oxygen gas forming at anode combines with carbon in the carbon, that is graphite, to form carbon dioxide. The temperature for this is 900 to 950 degrees Celsius. Voltage used is 4 to 5 volt. The overall reaction is 2Al2O3 gives 4Al plus 3O2, that is alumina. Formula of alumina is Al2O3 reduced to aluminium and oxygen. Let's see again metallurgy of aluminium. The metallurgy of aluminium involves two steps. First one is conversion of bauxite into alumina. Second process is electrolytic reduction of alumina. Here first one, bauxite ore is finely grounded and treated with caustic soda. Caustic soda formula NaOH, sodium hydroxide. The sodium hydroxide solution is heated with bauxite under pressure and at a temperature of 150 degrees Celsius. That time we get sodium meta-aluminate. This sodium meta-aluminate is again washed with water. That time aluminium hydroxide Al2OH, AlOH thrice aluminium hydroxide is formed at the surface as a precipitate. The aluminium hydroxide is next washed, filtered, washed and dried. Next this aluminium hydroxide is heated at 1000 degrees Celsius to get alumina. Alumina formula Al2O3. This process is known as Bayes process. Bayes process means conversion of bauxite into alumina. Alumina getting for bauxite ore is finely powdered and heated with sodium hydroxide, that is caustic soda, at a temperature of 150 degrees Celsius under pressure. That time we get sodium meta-aluminate. This sodium meta-aluminate is washed with water. That time aluminium hydroxide is formed as a precipitate on the surface. This precipitate is collecting and washing and drying. That dried precipitate aluminium hydroxide on heating at 1000 degrees Celsius we get alumina. This alumina next converted into aluminium by the process that is known as electrolytic reduction. Second step is electrolytic reduction of alumina. Here electrolytic cell is used for the electrolytic reduction. Electrolytic cell consists of, it is an iron tank lined with graphite that is used as the cathode. Anode is carbon, that is graphite rods are suspended inside the electrolyte. The electrolyte used is molten aluminium, cryolite and fluorspar. Fluorspar is used to reduce the fusion temperature inside the tank. On passing electricity from alumina Al2O3, aluminium is separated and deposited inside the cathode and oxygen gas is evolved and deposited at anode. There carbon, graphite is carbon, carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide is forming at the anode. The temperature for this electrolytic process is 900 to 950 degrees Celsius. The voltage used is 5 to 6 volt. The overall reaction is 2Al2O3, that is alumina reduced to aluminium, Al and oxygen. This aluminium is formed in cathode and oxygen gas is evolved at anode. Let's see the physical properties of aluminium. Aluminium is a silvery white metal. We know the color of aluminium, it is a silvery white metal. It has low density, the density is 2.7 only, so it is a lightweight metal. The weight is also very low, that is lightweight metal because the density is low density 2.7. It is malleable and ductile. Malleable means we can make into sheets. We know about aluminium sheets, roofing sheets are using. And ductile. Ductile means it can be drawn into wires. For electrical cable industry, aluminium wires are using. And also aluminium is a good conductor of heat and electricity. It is a good conductor of heat. So we can use in-house as utensils and also in electric condensity for what we are using as electrical cables. And melting point is 660 degrees Celsius. And also can be polished to produce shiny, attractive appearance. These are the properties of aluminium. Aluminium is a silvery white metal. The density is 2.7, so it is a lightweight metal. Aluminium is a malleable and ductile metal. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity. Melting point is 660 degrees Celsius and also can be polished to get a shiny, attractive appearance. Let's see the chemical properties of aluminium. Reaction with air. Aluminium is not affected by dry air. Aluminium does not react with dry air, but on heating at 800 degrees Celsius, aluminium burns very brightly, forming its oxide and nitride, that is aluminium reacts with oxygen at above 800 degrees Celsius to form aluminium oxide. For aluminium reacts with oxygen to form Al2O3, aluminium oxide is forming. Similarly, aluminium reacts with nitrogen to form AlN, aluminium nitride. Reaction with water. Water does not react with aluminium due to a layer of oxide on it. We know because of tarnishing, aluminium form a layer of oxide on it. Aluminium oxide is forming on its surface. So, water does not react with aluminium, but when steam is passed over red hot aluminium, hydrogen is produced. Aluminium plus steam formula of water same H2O to form aluminium oxide Al2O3 and hydrogen gas is forming here. Next with alkalis, reaction with alkalis. Alkali means base when mixed with water to form alkalis. Alkalis are sodium, potassium, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, etc. Strong alkalis. So it reacts with strong alkalis like sodium hydroxide and with water means base with water is known as alkali. So NaOH plus water is known as alkali. Aluminium reacts with alkali to form sodium meta-aluminate NaAlO2. Sodium meta-aluminate is forming and hydrogen gas is evolving in this process. But once again, aluminium reacts with alkalis to form with strong alkalis to form aluminate, that is here sodium meta-aluminate is forming. Sodium hydroxide, that is alkali with water, base with water is known as alkali. It reacts with aluminium to form sodium meta-aluminate and hydrogen gas is forming. Reaction with acids. With dilute and concentrated hydrochloric acid, it liberates hydrogen gas. Aluminium reacts with HCl to form aluminium and chlorine combines to form aluminium chloride AlCl3 plus H2 is forming aluminium chloride. But here the 3 aluminium combines with one chlorine to form AlCl3 plus hydrogen gas is forming AlCl3 aluminium chloride. Aluminum liberates hydrogen on reaction with dilute sulfuric acid. Sulfur dioxide is forming with concentrated acid. With dilute acid, aluminum reacts with dilute sulfuric acid to form aluminum sulfate Al2SO4 thrice plus hydrogen gas is forming with dilute acid. With concentrated sulfuric acid, sulfur dioxide is forming instead of hydrogen. Sulfur dioxide is forming Al aluminium with sulfuric acid H2SO4 to form aluminum sulfate Al2SO4 thrice plus water plus sulfur dioxide. But with acids, aluminum reacts with hydrochloric acid to form aluminum chloride. With sulfuric acid, with dilute sulfuric acid to form aluminum sulfate plus hydrogen. With concentrated sulfuric acid to form aluminum sulfate plus sulfur dioxide. Aluminum acts as a reducing agent. Aluminum is a powerful reducing agent. When a mixture of aluminum and iron powder is heated or ignited, aluminum is forming, aluminum oxide and iron is forming. Iron is reducing from iron oxide. Oxygen is removing and reduction process carried out and iron is forming. Iron oxide is heated with aluminum to form iron and aluminum oxide and heat is forming. This process is known as aluminothermic process. Why aluminum is used as a reducing agent? It reduces iron oxide to iron. So aluminum is used as a reducing agent. It is a powerful reducing agent. When aluminum powder and iron oxide is ignited, iron is forming. Iron reduced from iron oxide and alumina is forming Al2O3 and heat is evolving. This process is known as aluminothermic process. Let's see about the uses of aluminum. We already learned that aluminum is a malleable and ductile metal, so it can be used for making household utensils. A lot of utensils are obtained from aluminum, and also aluminum can be drawn into wires, so aluminum can be used in electrical cable industry, and also it is a good conductor of electricity. So aluminum is used in electrical cable industry. And also it is a light metal. The density is 2.7, so it is a very light metal. So aluminum can be used for making aeroplanes and other industrial machine parts. We have learned about the extraction of aluminum. Extraction of aluminum carried out by two processes, that is, first process is Bayes process, conversion of bauxite into alumina. Second process is electrolytic refining, that is conversion of alumina into, that is electrolytically alumina is reduced to aluminium. Next we see the properties of aluminum. It is a silvery white metal. It is lightweight, conduct heat and electricity and have a shiny appearance. Next we'll see about the chemical properties. With dry air no reaction, but at heating time it form aluminum oxide and aluminum nitrate. With normal water there is no reaction. Aluminum reacts with steam to form aluminum oxide and hydrogen gas is evolved. With hydrochloric acid, aluminum form aluminum chloride and hydrogen gas is forming. With dilute sulfuric acid, aluminum form aluminum sulfate and hydrogen, but with concentrated sulfuric acid, aluminum forms aluminum sulfate and sulfur dioxide. And next we see the reducing property of aluminum. Aluminum is a powerful reducing agent. So aluminum is used to reduce iron powder, aluminum oxide forming when aluminum is treated with iron oxide. From iron oxide, iron is forming. So aluminum is used as a reducing agent. Last we see about the uses of aluminum. It is used for household utensils and aeroplane and making other machinery parts. Next, they are used for electrical cable wires because of its conductivity. Okay, students, thank you. Study well, ask your doubts, stay home, be safe. Thank you.